Okay, morning. It is Sunday. I want to say it's what, the 19th of March, approximately. Yeah, because Friday was the 17th. So it's the 19th of March. I'm going to this job. It's the last day of the week, and actually the middle of the week for me as far as work is concerned, because I only have a 3-day schedule for this work week. Because after the day, I will be off tomorrow, which I think this will be the first time ever that I've been off on a Monday. Because y'all know for the first 3 weeks that I was here, I was off Thursdays and Fridays, and then they shifted to last week, Friday and Saturday. What else? Oh, and then one time I had a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off. But this go around is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Emphasis on Wednesday, honey. Honey, we excited for that Wednesday to be off, because y'all know, ever since that first Wednesday, ooh, they been taking me through it. So y'all no longer have to hear me bitch and complain about the Wednesdays no more. Like I said, we had the conversation yesterday. I put in my notice. It is what it is. And then I get to doggone resting to get up here this morning, because the person who's opening up this morning, he's cool as hell. So I said I'll make it a point to get up here early today or whatnot. I ain't gonna do, because he's the new manager. He's one of the new managers, right? So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do him like the other ones. Be up here a half hour later, shit. So today, y'all, we are actually running on time. Cause I said, I ain't gonna have him opening up for the first time, and I'm supposed to be opening with him, and I'm coming in a half hour late, even though technically we do not open until 11 o'clock. And what I do is the meat prep today. So it's like, even if I get there at 11, y'all got enough meat to hold y'all for when I darn gonna cut up some more. So it's like, that's the flexibility of this position with the prep. It's like I'm really not needed. I'm just darn gonna passing time by for the couple hours that I'm there. And depending on how fast or slow I want to work, I can stretch it out towards closing. But even with me slowing things down a bit, like when I'm paring up the meat, I tend to be a little bit slow on purpose, just to pass the time by. But it's like, even with that, I still end up leaving like an hour. Hell, the other day, that darn gone, y'all know that girl pissed me off so bad, I end up leaving 2 hours early. Shoot, all them hours, you know, it's gonna kick my behind come paycheck, honey. But honey, my mental is more important than anything. I'm recovering from a darn gone breakdown, y'all. I had earlier this morning. When I tell y'all that DivaWuan just, everything compiled on me at once. And then this demon want to have every light on in the freaking house. And I don't know what it is about me that has a sensitivity to light as I've gotten older when it comes time for me to sleep. Cause a little fun or horrific fact, depending on how you look at this, but up until like mid-20s, I could not sleep without some form of light. Like, I've always had to have some form of light to sleep comfortably. And I don't know when the darn gone sound started. Like, I want to say it's probably been like at least over 10 years now, I've had to have some sort of white noise sound. So no matter what, I don't care how cold it is, I don't have the fan on me, I have it turned away towards the wall. I have to hear like a repetitive noise to fall asleep. So, and then I know somebody gonna be like, well, why don't you get the bonnet with the doggone music and stuff in it? That would be probably a good investment as well. some decompressing, because Lord knows I needed some decompressing music last night. My melatonin did. Then I started taking melatonin, and that been working up until last night. I was so freaking darn going stressed. Next thing I know, I darn gonna snap up, and I done snapped out of my darn gonna angerness. Child, I done fucked up them I done fucked up the light bulbs and everything, honey. I done threw the light bulb. I think I done snatched the light bulb out the top one across the room. I done slammed the lamp down and everything. When I tell y'all I'm over it, y'all, shoot, I'm over it. Whew. Took everything not to go in that room and get my damn bat and darn shattered that damn lamp to pieces. I just felt like darn busting every single light out that damn house. It's like, you know, I got to get up early in the fucking morning, and you want to darn wait till 2 o'clock in the fucking morning to darn do laundry. And you know we got an old loud ass it's not like we got one of them new fancy washing machines. You got that old 1990s motherfucking, well, it's not 1990s. She did darn. That's one thing that bitch did with her money from time to time. She would go to that little overpriced rental store and get her some sort of semi-modern darn appliance. Code for the shit was back in 2010. So you done got you this darn loud ass washing machine. I got to hear darn, but the darn dryer though is from like the earlier 2000s. I was like, bitch, I don't want it. I'm thinking like, and then it's like my dough is still jacked up where it's like, number one, the doughs are cheap, period. It's like y'all got this landlord put the cheapest darn door on the darn house. It's one of those thin doors where you can hear everything. Like I don't got a solid core door, it's more of a hollow door. So it's like I already can hear everything. And then the way my darn door is unleveled, it allows so much light to come through. It just irritated the darn fuck out of me. But yeah, y'all, that's been my darn morning in a nutshell. Sporadically darn breaking down and anger and crying and everything else. It took me like 4 o'clock to darn allow myself to go down sleep. Cause I'm thinking like, how in the hell did we get here? And matter of fact, we're gonna darn do a whole in-depth video on this. How did DivaWuan get to this point in my life? Now I'm trying my best to darn get back. Actually, not even get back to, because I don't even want to set myself up for complacency at this point. We're setting ourselves to get up to a level of which we never got to before. I want to get to traveling. Like I said, I want to darn get to a darn house, preferably paid off this year. Well, maybe not this year, but at the minimum, leasing a house I'm renting all by myself before I darn catch a damn case. Like I said, you go and deal with work drama, then come on to darn this drama. Ooh. But yeah, y'all, that's where I'm at today. I'm trying to figure where do we go from here. But I know as far as today, I don't even know if I'm really in the mood to even. I know I keep saying I'm going to set this darn tripod up and darn going to have it, but I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can literally tell from my eyes, like I can barely even keep my eyes open. I'm not going to be in the demonstrating mood today. Now I want to try my best to still do like some quick clips or whatnots. I would describe how I put the meat on the machine and whatnots. And then y'all can see how each type of meat is cut. I mean, I'm going to make a point to show y'all that, to see how the turkey is cut, the ham, the settings that each of the meat need to be put on, especially the chicken. Because the chicken has to be put on a whole totally different setting. And then you have to wrap it up, par it up in a whole different way than the other meat. So I'll show y'all that a little bit. But it won't be in no fancy setup. It'll more likely be in like the 9x16 format. It'll be more like in the selfie format versus this landscape format. But like I said, we'll see. I'll probably be out of here by 12. Shit, I'll probably be out of here by 12 today too. Unless I find some sort of way to stretch this ish out. Like I'm now thinking as I walk to this business, how in the world I'm going to stretch this situation out over 4 hours? I don't know. Since they told us that we can now have since today is Sunday, I guess I can go back to normal production volume. So, since now the students are coming back to the campus, I guess I can go back to paring up the 6 pans of chicken and stuff. So that might keep me a little bit longer. Cause it was like paring up only 2 pans of this, 2 pans of that. I was like, well shit, that ain't nothing to fucking do up this bitch. And Lord knows, just yesterday, they trying to make up shit for us to do right. Trying to have everybody do something individual. How about these inconsiderate motherfuckers? And once again, they young. They gonna let the pregnant girl, cause we got somebody in there pregnant, right? They gonna let her darn try to pull out the darn the thing by herself. I was like, I don't give a damn how lightweight you think this is. You know, you ain't carrying nobody inside of you, sir. You're not gonna just having her darn struggle. And number one, it takes normally 2 people to pull it out successfully anyways, cause you got to pull it out in such a way where it comes all the way back. And one person try to pull it out by themselves is going to lean towards the side. So, when I tell y'all I got some characters up in here, I really do. And it don't be darn on serving my mental health any darn on bit of good. What the hell? Oh, y'all, speaking of my damn manager, honey, I was like, who is this backing up, child? I was like, just stopping in the middle of the road, and because once again, y'all, it ain't that, we done seen some crazy shit happen on this road. We done seen, I mean, I've been at this job for like a month, right? It's like, how many darn car accidents have we seen up until this point? We done seen a house on fire. We done seen gunshots at this point. Darn gunshots ringing off as I walk to work. We done seen multiple car accidents. So this fancy car just pulling back. I was like, wait a minute. Not that I'm about to be snatched up or something early in the morning. Now Lord knows DivaWuan got her defense weapons. But y'all know I'm going off of like 3 hours of sleep, as y'all can tell. My manager done offered me a ride, but the building's just right here. We'll be there in like 3 minutes. But yeah, y'all, that's my more. See, it's always a little something that darn brights me up and towards the end. I just be bitching and complaining. And then something out of nowhere, I guess since I don't wear my wigs no more. Cause normally somebody up there be darn gonna be like, okay, this bitch talking too much. Let's go ahead and shift this wig a little bit. Like Sheree did darn on Kim Zodiac. We just want to shift it a little bit. But yeah, y'all, on a serious note, that's been my darn dilemma with this darn whole situation. So, for the remaining month that I'm here, I am going to try to just keep it peaceful, once again, within reason. Because there's only so much, because it don't be me, honey. See, my problem is I'm trying to learn not to clap back as much. And I've been doing good. Because I have yet to really have to clap back at somebody. Thank goodness I've been able to hold my tongue and just, you know, say my piece whenever I get pulled into the office. And Lord knows when the other one comes back, I'm probably going to get pulled into an office again behind this doggone manager. Well, not this one. Like I said, he's the cool manager. But that other one, that lying-ass manager. Y'all, like I said, I only got a month, so I ain't going to let them stress me out doggone too bad. And then, on a whole nother level, to my Christians out on, you know, that follow me, I want y'all to decipher this dream I done had, and then I'm gonna, you know, cut it off. I had a dream a couple weeks back, and I meant to tell y'all in my live stream, but I never got a chance to do it because we end up breaking down a whole nother complicated situation, my love life, or more so the lack thereof. We end up breaking that down in details. So I ended up getting this darn on dream, right? My great-grandmother was speaking in Spanish to me. Now, for y'all that's confused, I am not darn on. I know my name is DivaWuan for people who is familiar with my name. But contrary to popular belief, I am not Afro-Latina. I mean, granted, there's some nuance to that, because I got some Spanish ancestry, but I'm not actually Latin. Like, I got a few percentages of a Latin DNA. I found out that I do got some Ecuadorian DNA, so, but still, none of my family identifies as Latina. So, my great-grandmother never spoke Spanish, right? How about she gives me this message about my paternal father, and says something to the effect of Cinco de la Cross. And I was like, what the hell is Cinco? Now, I know Cinco is doggone 5, and you know, cross is pretty universal. So I go to Google and Google search the term, and it comes out with this whole biblical, like, I didn't even know when doggone God was crucified. He was doggone crucified with like 5, you know, entry points or whatnot. And then it says the dream about, you know, the 5 crosses symbolizes like a rebirthing process or a purification. And I'm trying to figure like, what in the hell does that got to do with? And it was like, now I ain't never met this man a day in my life, right? So, and then I got a specific date that I was given as well. It was April the 6th. So it's like, what in the hell is about to happen on April the 6th? So to all my Christians, and hell, to some of my spiritual folks as well that knows how to break down stuff. Now, I'm a pretty astrological type of girl. Now, I can break down the zodiacs and stuff pretty well. But as far as Christianity, not so much. So, yeah, y'all tell me, what does Cinco de la Cross means in more detail? Because Google gave me a limited answer about the 5 points that Jesus suffered and whatnots, and purification and rebirth. But it's like that stood out to me, because once again, it was a specific date. It was by my great-grandmother speaking in Spanish, something that she's never done, because our family is black, and then some parts indigenous, and then there's a whole white side. But we, no shade to the white side of my family, we don't really deal with the white side of the family like that. And no, it ain't due to no racism or anything of the sort. But yeah, that was weird to me, y'all. But anyways, I'm at this doggone job. Let me get on up in here. What time is it? Oh, 9:03. Yeah, let me get on up in here, y'all. But I will see y'all later. Okay, y'all, this is our list of stuff to cut. So we starting off with 2 turkeys. This is how you want to put it on the machine. Make sure it's leveled. You got your settings right here. Then we hit the start button. Oh, but first, make sure this is set to 10 for chicken. Well, turkey. to speed it up. Slow it down. But we're going to speed it up. Then we put it in here. And then we weigh it 2 ounces. And then put it in here. And that's how you part a turkey. Okay, y'all, this is what everything is looking like as of 11:40 in the morning. We have been open for business for 40 minutes, so we got 2 things of tomatoes, we got diced tomatoes, we got turkey, ham, chicken, corned beef that can be pared up, and pared up means we put it in smaller containers like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 things of ham, 1 thing of diced ham, 1, 2, 3, 4 things of turkey, 1 thing of diced turkey. And for me, I like to color code it so people know the difference. So this is the regular turkey right here, and then the dice, I made it in a different color. Same thing for the ham. The regular ham is blue, and then the diced ham is red. That's something that I like to do. Chicken, we already got 6 things of chicken up here, so I'm going to wait until they at least take a couple of these, and then we'll go down here and pull this chicken, and we're going to par that up into more containers. And then the only thing we really need to par up ASAP is the pastrami. Well, they got a thing of pastrami over there, so I'm not in a rush for pastrami. Corned beef is what we're going to do next. So I'm going to break down the machine, and then we want to use this corned beef right here and par it up so they have at least 2 things of corned beef. So for these right here, you always want to have at least 2, and then 4 of everything up here. Well, the chicken you really want to have 6. So 4, 6, and then 2 up here. And then the same thing for the tomatoes. So that is it, y'all. That ends out my work week at the McAllisters. Y'all, they getting a little bit too damn happy with darn going, ooh. Oh, maybe I should have got the damn key. But yeah, they getting a little bit too happy with these darn letting people go early, honey. I had to darn sign up for trash duty just to make sure I get all my hours in for the most part. Cause it's like, damn, I do need at least 10 hours here at this job while I'm still here. But the day darn went excellent, y'all. So that is that on that. Pared up the meats and stuff. Unfortunately, since the supervisor was in the back today, I wasn't able to show y'all in too much detail like I wanted to. See, it was one thing when the manager was back there. The guy, soon as she came back there, I was like, I ain't going to get away with doggone recording. But yeah, y'all, I'm at the trash now. We typically have our trash locked, but since I'm so tall, I can easily put it up there. So that's what I'm about to do. And then I'll see y'all when we start walking home. Ooh. Let me get my tripod set right. Okay. So, once again, we ended out the day wonderful, honey. I got most of my hours in today. It's like 2:15. I was able to run that clock up with darn gonna taking my time. See, that's why I say the prep area is a gift and it's a curse. Now, if you somebody who really needs every bit of your hours, honey, better strive for more days on the prep. Cause, honey, the chances of you all end up staying throughout your whole shift, I ain't stayed not one time my whole way shift through. But yeah, y'all, I knew I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, y'all. See, now I think one of them watched my damn videos on the low. And I'm here for it. Cause it's like, they reading my mind too well with this schedule. Cause every time I get to complaining about the schedule, right, it changes for the better for the days I want. Now, y'all remember I said I wouldn't mind the weekend. Dad, honey, they can have me up in there every third on Saturday, Sunday. to get away from this damn house. And I can do one weekday. Or maybe even 2. Because I'm willing to work up to 4 days a week. I just wanted 3 days off so bad. And they all didn't have to be back to back, but at least 2 days back to back. Preferably Thursdays and Fridays. Because of the fact that, y'all know, number one, we do need to go ahead and, you know, take some time out for these surgeries. And I'm talking about the reconstructive, y'all. We ain't even gotten to the plastic surgery just yet. But as far as, you know, my intestines and stuff is concerned, I say, okay, it's about time for me to go ahead and get to somebody's gastroenterologist. I decided to go with a new one instead of the one that I used to go to. You know, somebody hopefully more LGBT. I mean, not that they ever said nothing to me at the other one, but still, I'd rather have a new gastroenterologist if I can help it. But yeah, y'all. So one of the employees helped me view the schedule right, because I was like, well, shoot, I'm not here Monday, Tuesday, nor Wednesday, and I damn sure ain't about to walk to work just to see what my schedule's like. I was gonna have her email me the darn on schedule. Honey, sure enough, I'm darn going off the entire week, except for, you know, Saturday, Sunday, which are the days I want, and then Monday. So I work 3 days straight, and then off that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So they 3 days on, 4 days off. Freaking phenomenal. And then my hours are 9 in the morning to 2.5. Now that was even more than I can ask for. See, now I was willing to darn gonna have to close one day, but the fact that I don't have to do no closing days, oh child, that's a blessing. Honey, that's a freaking blessing. See, when you do good things come back on to you. Because I was gracious enough to even take out the trash for them. And then look at this. I done got the perfect schedule. Because everybody else be darn on doing they Chasing Dallas reviews, right? Now my thing is this. I don't care how free my schedule is. I got to watch the show twice. I got to watch it for my enjoyment. And then I got to watch it again to take notes. So y'all ain't gonna never get my review the same night that the show comes out. At the minimum, it's always gonna take y'all 2 days for to see my review come up. Y'all got plenty of others. Shout out to them. They can do it the same night. I'm not built like that. And besides, especially with me bringing back the Freaky Friday segments. So yeah, that'll be too much to do, because Thursday night I record those videos right after I watch Chasing Dallas. And then there's supposed to be one other show coming on. I'm trying to think what it is. Now I know the Rise Atlanta is ending, but the Heights should be beginning. And then Lord knows Rico stay with the job, honey. Rico got more jobs than darn on Michael Stray, and we about to see him right on, what is it? The Come Up Atlanta, not the Come Up Atlanta, child no, but the newest one, it's so many damn Atlanta variants, honey. And Rico done been on them all, child. The Circle Atlanta, Chasing Atlanta, this show right here with Lando. I think this one is On the Way Up Atlanta. And then now we got the Rise Atlanta, which is coming up as well. I started watching some of the previous seasons. I've never seen the show before. And sure enough, they got one of them darn on folks from Fed now. Shout out to darn on to the 2-6, honey. Oh, cute little caramel boy. At least I think that's the show. I hope I ain't confusing it with something else. If I am, I'll put the video down below the season of the show I'm watching. Because also Real Brothers Reality is coming back. Now, season 2 lost me. So y'all ain't never get a review of that. And I wasn't here for season 1. But yeah, y'all, this is gonna be an interesting week here, honey. Oh, matter of fact, I can go ahead and do everything I need to do. I can go ahead and get my doctor's appointment out the way. I can get my I can do my taxes. Cause Lord knows DivaWuan need to stop waiting last minute. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Oh damn. Hold the hell up. I hope it ain't at the job. I just noticed, y'all, that my little Wi-Fi thing. Oh Lord, let's hope that is in my pocket. Honey, this thing only cost me $8. I'm telling you, it's just going to be a lost cause. Now, see, stuff like this, I hope they sell little parts, because now it is an inconvenience if I have to purchase a whole new one. Let me check real quick, y'all. Y'all, Lord, let's hope baby it darn gonna fell at the house and I never brought it to work with me. But the little attachment to my darn selfie stick, which allows me to take my photos and stuff without me going all the way up like this, it's not on here. So let's hope that it's at the house. Otherwise, it's a lost cause, honey, but this is still worth it even without it, because like I said, I end up pressing the button anyway, so. As long as that light up there is good, we're darn on fine. Now with that being said though, I don't know when y'all ever going to see this light in action, because it looked like my darn schedule is set in stone. Like I was saying, it looks like my schedule is set in stone, where it's from 9 to 2, so I no longer work the night shift. But we're gonna find some sort of way. It might be a couple months from now. Matter of fact, I don't know, concerts are so iffy when it comes to darn so there's a lot of restrictions. I ain't been to a concert in over 10 years because of my agoraphobia. But I remember, like, you can't hardly bring nothing. Your purse got to be clear, or it got to be heavily screened beforehand. You got to go under the detector. I think they said something about your selfie stick is not even allowed. Hopefully they don't became lax on those procedures since then. But shit, it's gonna be so many people with their phones and lights up at the Chloe Bailey concert where it defeats the purpose of this darn selfie stick. Shit. But somehow, some way, we're gonna find a way to test out this darn this selfie stick, this light feature or whatnot. It works, I know it works, but I want y'all to see how it looks on camera. But yeah, y'all, that is it. We're ending the week off good, well, at least as far as the job is concerned. I no longer have to deal with the Wednesday no more, and I get Thursday and Friday as well, so I'm able to darn record my shows, get them out to y'all for either, let me see, I can do either Saturday or Sunday after I get off of work. We can premiere them at 3 o'clock since I get off at, wait a minute, now Sunday, no, Saturday I think it's 10 to 3. Or if it's both 9 to 2. We'll figure it out. It'll be somewhere in that time frame where if I get off at 2:30, it'll premiere at 3. If I get off at 3, we'll round up to 6. Y'all know I like increments of 3, y'all, when it comes to my premieres. Either 3, 6, or 9. Now, as far as my upload schedule, that's always going to be 9:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon, and 9:30 at night. And that is, of course, Eastern Standard Time. Whew. But yeah, y'all, I'm just doggone so excited for this upcoming week. I mean, oh my goodness, like everything is just lining up perfect. I don't gonna get to get my exercise in. I get to try out my darn on exotic fancy underwear or whatnot, and then if it fits perfect, I'm gonna order me some more from Temu. That's the only reason why I haven't ordered yet, is because I want to do the purchases all at once. Whew. And y'all, they worked me today a little bit. That's why I'm so tired. In addition to, what meat did y'all see me cut up? I think y'all saw me cut up the turkey. Now off camera, I ended up also doing I did a ham. I did a whole ham, and I did a thing of pastrami. Now, it was something else that I ended up doing, but it was already parred up. Oh, corned beef. Shout out to my coworker. She already parred up the corned beef for me yesterday. And since the business is still slow, see, we thought the students were going to come back heavy the day on Sunday, but it looks like they waiting towards nighttime to trickle on in. So with that being said, we didn't have to do no chicken. Although I wouldn't have had to cut the chicken no way. I would have just had to put it in the pans. Honey, she done a rolled up the chicken and weighed it and everything. Like I said, I got a perfect team. I just got a darn old perfect team that I work with. And like I said, we have our ups and downs and whatnots. But y'all, some days I'll be like, honey, fuck these hoes. I'm not going to miss nothing. But then other days I'll be like, I'm going to miss them. And the day is those days where I can say I'm going to miss them when I'm gone. Now, with that being said, I'm still sticking to my darn original timeline. Either it's going to be towards the end of March. Wait a minute, we in March now. Either right before April 20th, or if I decide to ride it on out, we're going to stick to the original deadline of May 7th, somewhere in that area, as far as being out. Oh, another thing I'm going to do this week is, oh, such a cute little chihuahua. I wish y'all could have saw him. But anyways, yeah, now that's the first chihuahua I seen that don't bark. Usually small dogs will be quick to doggone bark and shit. Well-mannered dog. But anyways, back to our story. Yeah, y'all, I get to doggone put in for my license and stuff again. Child, everything just working out so perfect for me today. So that is it, y'all. Let me go ahead and let y'all up off here. Even though I'm quite a bit of ways from the house, there's literally nothing else to say. So that is it. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all soon with more videos. And Lord knows I apologize in advance. If y'all seen that my lips are ashy, I'm about to go ahead and put some lip balm on them, right? As soon as I get y'all off here.